Katrina. Welcome to day 100 and hi. Okay, I'll continue. 117 of the orbit. It's raining out, and whenever it's raining out, I like to stay in and just relax and read. Well, what else is new, really, right? But, you know, it's just like there's something about whenever it's raining or snowing out, like, I really love to have hot chocolate or tea and just like look like this, you know. Really comfy. So I have my Swiss Miss hot chocolate. It's probably really hot. And the mallows. Mallows. I love marshmallows. Actually, marshmallows used to be a delicacy in ancient Egypt because the original marshmallows were made from the root of marsh plants. And it was a delicacy. Only royalty were allowed to eat it. So I am royalty! So I have all my textbooks now that I needed for the semester, and I can show them to you. I only had 5, and spent a lot less money than normal. I mean, usually I have to spend hundreds of dollars on textbooks, so this is a nice change. So the first one, you've seen this one before, Statistics as Principled Argument by Robert P. Abelson, and I'm going to read this again before I review it. So, and my second statistics book is called Common Errors in Statistics and How to Avoid Them by Philip I. Good and James H. Harden. James W. Harden. And, yeah, it's my statistics books. Then I am taking a Psychopathology Across the Lifespan class. So this is the 2 of them. First one is a hardcover. A second edition of Vulnerability to Psychopathology, edited by Rick E. Ingram and Joseph M. Price. And can I just say, I love this cover, okay? Psychopathology, it just means psychological disorders and, you know, pervasive sickness, like mental sickness, or disabilities of some kind. Oh, also says risk across the lifespan. I don't know if I said that. It's a subtitle. So they have a picture of a tree. You know, you see the rings. You know, it's cut into a tree. The rings stand for, each ring stands for a year of the tree's life. And you see that crack down into the center where, you know, this is where the tree was the youngest, and then as it gets older, it gets more and more rings. How great of a cover is that? I think I'm very excited about this cover. So, I don't know who else is with me on that. And then this one, this is my heaviest one. Assessment of Childhood Disorders. I'm really excited to read this book. 4th edition, and it's edited by Eric J. Mesh and Russell A. Barkley. I'm really excited to read this extremely thick book. I mean, it's not required of us to read, of my classmates and I to read, you know, everything in it. We just have specific chapters. It's so cool. I probably will, you know, take different disorders that this book talks about during the next few months and just talk about it. You know, like, what is ADHD? What is pediatric bipolar disorder and PTSD? Exciting. So I will teach you things from this book, okay, as best as I can, and from what I learned in my classes. And then this book is the one that it's kind of like your typical textbook. If you were in high school, this is like very typical, you know. It's what it looks like, I mean, because the material in it is definitely not high school. It is definitely graduate school, because I am like baffled. Okay, Essential Neuroscience, 2nd edition, by Alan Siegel and Herde. I have no idea. Awesome name though. And Sapru. Herde. And I really like this book so far, even though I've only read this much of it, because there's lots of colorful pictures and definitions, and, you know, it's hard stuff. But, you know, I really like that it's just a giant paperback book. Oh, and it smells like a new book. Do you know that smell? It's like a fresh textbook or workbook. Copyright 2011. This is very new. And so right now I'm working on section 1. Gross anatomy of the brain. Gross. No, gross means like general anatomy of the brain. So those are my books I wanted to share with you. And I also like this cover. It's very colorful. I don't understand anything of what it's showing, except I know that it's the brain and neurons and stuff. But yeah, oh no, my marshmallow's melted! Okay guys, well I'm gonna go so I can enjoy my hot chocolate while it's still hot. But just wanted to show you those books because most likely I will be bringing like this up and saying, okay guys, we're gonna learn something about the brain today. And I'm gonna teach you something from that. What do you like to do? This is my question for you today. What do you like to do when it rains out or when it's bad weather? I unfortunately do not have a fireplace in this apartment, but when I'm home, I like to sit in front of the fireplace with a fire in it, of course, drinking hot chocolate in a blanket and reading a nice, good book. Okay? Have a great day, guys. Bye.